People are always hurting their back when they bend, so they don't want to bend. But I'm going to show you the magic of bending, the healing tool of bending, and I call it butt up the wall. So remember, pick your heels up, bring them out and down. Pick your right big toe up and turn it out a little, and your left big toe, turn it up just about 1.5 inches. So make sure you make contact with your big toe. It's very important. Press your big toe down, press your inner heel down. Place your hands, bring your arms out and around. Think of your arms sweeping around. As you sweep around, you want to find your groove in your spine. You place your fingers in the groove in the spine. Now you don't want a really, really, really deep groove. That means you're jacking your back up and you're overarching. If you don't have a groove, you'll see the bones along the spine sticking out. So you don't want that either. You want to find your fingers feeling the little groove, the little indentation there, and then you know when you feel your fingers in the groove that you're bending from the hips and not from the waist. This is waist bending. This is hip bending. Butt up the wall is to teach you how to bend from the hips. So here we go. Now, with your fingers in the groove, relax your chest and your belly. Soften your knees and gently turn your thighs out a little without losing the contact of your big toe and your heel. Relax in the groin, relax down like you're going to sit down, and rotate your buttocks back and up so you're literally sitting on the wall. You can take it over to where you feel your crotch is on the wall. At this point, you can rest your arms on the chair, keeping the spine straight. You want to feel the weight throughout the foot, but most of all, you want to feel the back of your legs working, and you want your buttocks up on the wall. If you are bending at the waist, your spine will be arched in the wrong way. You'll see the vertebra sticking up and you'll be flexed at the waist. If you're bending at the hips, you'll feel tension behind your legs and you'll be relaxed more in your spine. Now coming up out of butt up the wall, you can begin to come up. You don't lift your chest, so it's nice to keep your hands on your chest. Come up, keep your buttocks on the wall, keep your chest down so the spine stays nice and long. And then relax. Okay, so now you're going to move your feet, your heels out a little further than natural. Then you're going to keep your toes straight ahead, bring your heels up, out, and down. Turn your toes slightly out, just about 1.5 inches. A little more. A little more. Okay. Then bring your arms out and around so that you can place your hands on your back to open the shoulders. Soften the knees, turn the thighs out, but don't lose contact with the big toe. So it's a gentle turn out of the thigh and a good holding of the big toe and the inner heel. Then relaxing the belly and relaxing the chest, you relax down like you're going to sit, but then you begin to take your buttocks and weight way back as you put your buttocks on the wall. Keeping the spine nice and long. Then place your hands on the chair. So once you're in butt up the wall, you can kind of relax, and then you can bring your buttocks up a little bit more where you feel the hamstring stretch, but you feel some lengthening in the spine as well. Then at this point, if you want to do a little rib tilt, rib tilts are just to keep you from sagging in the low back. And then up at the shoulders, gently just let your shoulders relax down. The spine is nice and long and you're very stable in this position. So this is how to bend. Anytime you bend or lift, this is how to do it. Laundry. It's not something we like to do. We really don't like to fold it. We don't like to carry it. We don't like anything about it, but we got to do it. And actually, it doesn't have to be a pain. It doesn't have to be a pain in the back, pain in the butt. Matter of fact, let's take the pain away. Okay, so here's my laundry basket. And I'm going to load a few things in this basket. So we get back to the bending. We get back to what you learned with butt up the wall. I'm going to be taking my thighs back, spine nice and straight, feeling a good stretch in here. So I'm going to take a couple of things. I'm going to bend over and put them down. I'm loading this thing up. I could put it up on the bed and load it, but then I wouldn't get a good stretch with my hamstrings. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up. I can pick it up this way. I can pick it up this way. But what we're going to do is I'm going to take it and put it on my shoulder. So you have to figure out which shoulder you like to put things up on, and you have to figure out which way you want the basket. It depends on the size and you, okay? So here we go. I'm going to pick it up, and I put my hand underneath here. And then I'm going to put it on my shoulder and hold it. Now, you can't have it too heavy, especially early on, because you have to have the strength to bring this up to your shoulder. This is a really common weakness of a lot of folks in our society. Bringing things up over our head is a difficult thing to do, but it's really good for your neck and your shoulders. So we're going to pick it up again. Make sure it's not too heavy. Keep my hips back. If my buttocks tucked, it's not going to work. This isn't going to work. I got to have a stable base. That's what my hips are for, stable base. So here I have it to carry. If you don't have a handle, you can do it like this. And then you're going to carry it. If you need to set it back down, you can set it down. If you need to start, oftentimes you may want to start from it at a higher place. So if you don't want to bend that far down, start here. Pick it up. Put it there. That's a good way. Just start from the bed or start from a counter. But whatever you do, make sure that you lift it and rest it. This is much easier on your body than having it. This is not what we want. We don't want to carry a bunch of laundry like this. Bend, relax. There we go.